Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Athlete. This is episode number 11. Today we're going to go through bum activation and why most people's glutes don't work. So this is all posture related and related to the things that we do in everyday life, like most injuries and most issues are. So back in the caveman days, I won't bore you too much with the old stuff. Back in the caveman days, humans were designed to always be moving around, always constantly moving, never sitting in one spot, never standing in one spot for a long period of time. So what this means is that now that we are sitting in one period of time, so if you work in an office or we do plenty of sitting in the car, we sit down for dinner, sit down and watch TV, sit down on the computer, we do a lot of sitting, a lot of stationary movement. So what this means is that our bum is no longer working. So think about every time you sit down, every time we're in a seated position, the glutes are turned off, okay, so they're inactive. Now when we get back up, if we're accumulating a lot of time sitting down and we're on our bum a lot, what that means is that when we get back up, our glutes, our bum, is not getting turned back on. It's continuing to stay off. So we walk around and we're using predominantly quads and not getting our glutes and hamstrings to work together as well as what they should be. So this means that then when we go training, so just so you've been sitting for a fair bit of time during the day, or we've sat in the car for a while to get to the gym, maybe it's taken you a couple of hours to get back from work by the time you've got to the gym. What's happening then is we're going into the gym, if we're not doing any exercises to help activate our glutes, we're going into the gym with the glutes turned off. So when we go to train, we use our quads. Now what this means is that our knees aren't going to track as well over our toes because our glutes aren't going to be as active. When they're not as active, then that means one, we're not going to be as strong, two, knees aren't going to be as safe, and three, we're not going to be as stable either. So it opens us up for injury, but two, also decreases our level of performance. So a quick one that you can do before training to help get your glutes going is called the glute bridge. So what you'll do here is, as you can see me, lower back, push to the floor, so get this core nice and tight, feet straight, fairly close to your bum. All we're going to do is focus on pushing those hips to the ceiling. Okay? Like that. So before training, you can do like 4 sets of 10 glute bridges, and that will help to just wake them up and get them going. So there are a couple of other things we can focus on as well. That's going to be the first one that I want you to work on to help with your training. And you should notice a difference. So if you do a few squats with, say, a broomstick or a PVC pipe before you train, do a few squats with that. See how that feels. Do the 4 sets of 12 glute bridges. Then go back to those squats with the same stick. You'll notice the difference before and after. If your glutes aren't working correctly, you'll notice the difference in how powerful and how explosive you feel coming out of that squat, just doing an air squat just with an empty room. So give that one a crack with your training and give me some feedback. So comment below and give me some info on your progress. I'm keen.